Hello everyone, Salamun Alaikum. Today in this video we are going to be doing an extreme organization of this room. The mess had been piling up over here for the past 2 months and I could not set it because I had my exams and now they are finally ending, which means I can finally start decluttering this room. So here are the 4 areas that I need to clean, and here is my 3-day plan, which actually I ended in 2 days. You can pause to read it. And yes, let's finally begin. Hi there, I'm Legal. So I firstly started off by clearing off all of the extra stuff that was residing on top of my desks, and then I organized my books into 3 different sections, which were textbooks, notes, and notebooks. So I categorized them so that I have more clear and extra space in my cupboard. So after that, I also set up my crafting supplies drawer. I got some new crafting supplies, so I went ahead and organized all of that. And then I started organizing my drawer in which I have pouches and new stationery items. I recently got a few more stationery items and journals, which I'll be showing you guys in some other video. So I set that as well. It was pretty easy, and now it was time to move on to the last drawer, which, by the way, if you have seen my desk tour, you would know that here I have my Turkish learning stuff. So I have all of my workbooks, the markers and brush pens I use for its note taking, and then both of my notebooks in which I take its notes. And lastly, over here I place the pouches in which I have stationery which I need to use most, so I have them at hand. And then it was time to set my own desk. The layout was pretty much the same. I got new journals again, which I'll be showing you in a new other video. So I placed that into the centerpiece of my desk, and we're pretty much done with my desk. Now I moved on to Maheen's desk, which Banban approves that I'm a good sister. Her desk again was not that hard to clean. Everything was pretty much organized. I just needed to clean its space, set some of her books and bookmarks and everything, the pencil jar holders, and I just set her books, which, by the way, again, she has made a video on her books, so you can go and watch that on our channel as well. Also, a new thing that is residing over on our desks is this card holder. We recently designed these cards for our channel. Her iş evvela bir hayalle başlar. Throwback to our second video. Everything starts as a dream. That's what it translates as. So we have our cards that we placed over here. We made the design and we really like it, so we got them printed and we have them placed in the middle point of both of our desks. Day 1 is over and both of the desks are fully organized. Now I can finally move on to the dollhouses area, which is going to be tomorrow. I did go ahead and empty out some extra stuff that was placed over here. So for tomorrow, I just need to set all of these boxes, go through them and see what stuff that they have inside, and clean these houses and get them all looking fresh, neat, and pretty as always. A dondurma break, and welcome to day 2. The plan of day 2 is to organize and set all of the houses. I am going to put these houses away because this one has to be taken care of in the most intricate way because, let me show you guys. It has these so many little accessories in Barbie's houses, and then the kitchens needs to, this kitchen, it needs to be cleaned thoroughly, every cabinet, every dish and everything. And then also inside these boxes are so many accessories of Barbies that need to be set. Like here we have shoes, and here we have more accessories. And then Barbies themselves, I think I need to give them full wash because their faces have gotten so dirty. So this house needs to be taken care of like really fully and deeply, so we will do this in the last. Started off, I started making space in this house so I can place the furniture and the kitchen area from the other house inside of this house, so I have space in that house to clean it. Wow, that was like a tongue twister saying that. Anyways, I just put all of the furniture inside of this house. I vacuumed and cleaned the carpet that was placed in between for sitting, and then I also vacuumed the base of this house. Now after vacuuming, it was still a little dirty, so I just went in by hand to clean it, and there are some scratches on the wood which seem like they're dust, but they're actually just scratches from childhood. Once the base of this house was cleaned, I pushed it away, and then along with it, I also pushed the other house away so that I have extra space in between to clean. Update time. So I put away both of these houses on the side, and it was really tough because these are so heavy. So that one is clean and all of its stuff is shifted on this side, and as I said before, we'll be setting this one at the last, and we have all of this empty area right now. So I'm going to set Poppy's house now. It's just like a little work. Then I'm going to put Poppy's house away as well, and then we can move on to the boxes. The area was all cleared to be cleaned, so I vacuumed it and also cleaned the edges, and now we finally moved on to Poppy's house. The grass in Poppy's house was really dirty. As you can see, after vacuuming, the color literally just popped out. I just set her mini pieces of furniture, and also Poppy's house had the tiniest little details and accessories, as you can see. This little house took longer than I expected, but finally Poppy's house was all set, and I placed it from this side into the other house corner because I wanted this area to be all empty. So I initially started off by taking the bigger boxes, which were acting as a barrier between the houses and the boxes. So these are like a border, and behind these big boxes, the boundary of these big boxes, I have other smaller boxes in which we have Barbie accessories. Here you can see is a really special box of Tori from Barbie Princess and the Pop Star. Growing up, it was my favorite movie, and getting this doll for that movie was like a dream for me, and I was just like so happy to get it. We got it back when we were in Medina, and I was just like beyond excited. We are getting somewhere. We are halfway done with the boxes, and yes, the kitchens are placed on the desk, but it's not going to be so long until they are placed where they're supposed to be. So I'm currently working on the boxes, and half of the wall is done and half of it is just left. And we are continuing after a short break. So over here I took a little break and then I started off again. Here is a Barbie box. This packaging was like our favorite. Another favorite packaging of ours was of this kitchen of Moxie Girls. We just really admired these play sets. And then we have this Bratz in the Wild. This was like our first Bratz series that we got. So we got Chloe and Jade, and these boxes and like graphics on those. We just loved them so much. Another one is of the kitchen, so we have that one. And then there are all of the other designs that we just really always wanted to get. Surprisingly, I found this really special box which was lying in the corner, and it had some of the most precious toys from our childhood. Like every single thing that was inside of this box had a memory attached with it. So I'm thinking to do a separate video on that with Maheen, and now we are gonna continue with the remaining boxes. Here's Barbie's glitter hair box, another one of my favorites. It was like a really fun activity playset. I'm not going to put the camera on time lapse now because this is going to take a lot of time, and I'll have to reset and set it again. But before the houses, I'm planning to set these kitchens first. At the start of the video, when I said deep cleaning, I really meant deep cleaning. As you can see, I'm here going in with each and every rack and putting in every little accessory. These small things do look like it's gonna take such little time, but actually it's the opposite, because it's like so many small little details that need to be cleaned and then set all together on their like specific places. I just actually kind of really enjoy this process. It's a little hard, but I just find it so cute setting all the little stuff, like this little fridge and this small little cabinet, like freezer and microwaves. I just love these. Like this mini toaster, it's just so cute. So after the kitchen, I placed this house back, emptied the stuff that was inside of it, and it was the last thing to be cleaned, so I went in and vacuumed all of its surface. Let's have a moment to appreciate these little details and Barbie accessories. Like look at these cloths, and then the holder to put these in. Table, one of her favorite accessories, is all set, and now I can move on to all of the other accessories of Barbie, like clothing and shoes. So inside of this treasure box we have all of the long boots of Barbies. In this box we have accessories and bags, and in the last one we have all of the high heels and cool shoes, as you can see. So I went in pair by pair with each shoe and set it in the box. Same goes for the accessories. Oh, and I also found this really cute strawberry shortcake type of decoration house type of thing. I found out that one of the handle was broken, and I remember putting it somewhere over here, and now I cannot find it. Neyse, devam ediyoruz. I quickly just set Barbie's bed sheets, placed the house back where it was supposed to be, and it was finally time to put the houses back together. So I started off with the bedroom. I placed a sofa and like kind of made this chill corner for the pets and the Barbie to sit. I also placed her guitar so she can play. Then I'm placing both of the beds. I kind of like changed the pillow style, and then on the side table I put this little frame, a perfume, these small cameras and cream. And then on this side I placed the bags and accessory type of thing, which you will see in the end. The kitchen, the living room area. The kitchens are always kind of really tricky to set because they're always on the edge, and I'm scared that if we walk past the edge we might like kind of hit the kitchen and it would fall. So it was kind of tricky setting a placement for those, but I'm glad that I set a good position for that. Now I'm placing the dinner table. Along with the dinner table, it's chairs and the lamps, and we are all finally done. Sonunda 2 gün sonra organizasyonu bitirdik. It was a little bit tiring, but I'm really happy with the end result. Now I'm also planning to film like some videos from this area, maybe like a house tour or like a kitchen tour, or Poppy's house tour, a bedroom tour, a look into Barbie's closets, their accessories. I think it would be so cool to film such videos just to share with you guys, and also rekindle the endless love of Barbies and play me and Maheen have, because this room truly is a pinnacle of our childhood. Alright everyone, that was it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really happy to be back once again after my exam break, and I cannot wait to share more videos with you all. See you all next week. O zamanla kadar kendine iyi bak. Görüşmek üzere.